Well, hello, and a very warm welcome to this virtual Open Day. My name is Gillian Rose. I'm the Professor of Human Geography and also the current head of the School of Geography and the Environment at the University of Oxford. And I am recording this at home. Um, didn't imagine this would be the case when we started planning this Open Day 6 months ago, and I'm pretty sure you didn't imagine that you would be visiting different geography departments online either. But here we are, and a team of my wonderful colleagues have been putting together a whole range of resources for you to work your way through as part of this virtual Open Day. And they will explain a lot of detail about what the geography degree is like here at Oxford, and also what you can do once you've graduated with your degree. What I'd like to spend just a few minutes doing now is telling you a little bit about why I think geography is a fantastic subject, and also why doing it at Oxford is one of the very best places to get a geography degree from. So why do geography? Well, I guess if you're already studying it at A level, or maybe you're doing it at the IB, you're probably already converted. But if you haven't done geography already, welcome. Geography is a fantastic subject, I think, precisely because it brings together a really wide range of different subjects, different disciplines, to tackle what are often called wicked problems. So wicked problems in this context are not like really evil things, and they're not like really, really cool things either. In this context, the phrase wicked problem is referring to a problem that is really difficult to solve. And that's often because we don't know much about it, or we don't know enough about it. It's also often because it's also very complex as a problem. And it's also wicked because often people disagree about what it is, but definitely the best way to solve it. So the climate crisis is a fantastic example of a wicked problem. There's the science of atmospherics and ocean currents and so on. But there's also, absolutely part of the climate crisis. There are questions about politics and who's organising how and where. There's cultural aspects of the climate crisis in terms of how the sort of media represent images and ideas about climate change, as well as the way that the science gets communicated too. So wicked problems will only get solved when you can bring a whole wide range of understandings to bear on it. And geography is the degree subject which will give you that wide range of knowledge to begin to resolve wicked problems effectively. So in a geography degree, you'll learn the science, but you'll also learn about global politics, and you'll learn about cultural representations, and you'll learn more. You'll learn about economic geographies and social inequalities and social justice and all sorts of other things. And importantly, you'll learn about how these things are connected and about how they work out in different ways in different places. And geography at Oxford in particular means that you get taught all that, you learn all that, by people who are absolutely the cutting edge of really facing up to and resolving those global challenges, those wicked problems. So, for example, one of our current big research projects, a number of my colleagues are working with professors in a range of African universities to think about how to secure safe water supplies, drinking water in particular, water infrastructure. I have other colleagues working with some of the biggest corporations in the UK, trying to get them to move towards a net zero carbon economy. We have another large project exploring how the global financial system has changed since the 2008 crash. And a number of us are also really interested in looking at cities as particular sort of intense sites where all sorts of contemporary change, whether you're thinking about migration, or you're thinking about austerity, or you're thinking about technological change. Cities are sites where many of those different things are coming together in really intense ways right now, and we're exploring that in cities in both the global north and the global south. So you get lots of different kinds of knowledge doing geography, and you get to understand how they fit together. But you also get a really wide and solid range of skills to be able for you to then begin to make your own contributions to solving those problems, from quantitative skills like stats and data science skills like coding, to communication skills like writing, giving presentations. We even had a filmmaking course run last year as well. And for me, it's this really wide range of knowledge and understanding and skills that makes geography such a brilliant subject to study. It basically addresses what the world needs to know right now. And that's also what makes a geography degree really attractive to a very wide range of employers, from those big, incredibly well-paid kind of consultancy companies all the way down to sort of struggling charities. Geography graduates go to an incredibly wide range of careers, and I'd really urge you to look at the careers materials we've got and get a sense of where Oxford geography graduates get to in particular. So that's what I wanted to say about geography, why it's a fantastic subject, and why here I think it's particularly an amazing place to study it and to learn. But I'd encourage you now to go and explore the other resources that we have for you as part of this virtual open day. And I'd like to end by saying, wherever you choose to study, I wish you every success in the future. Thanks very much.